Greetings and welcome, everyone. It's All I Can Geek Moviecast, episode 322. I'm one of your hosts, Jim Gass, joined by Mike Sneedy.
What's up?
Corey Feinside.
Quarter mile of time.
And Tony Korkanakis.
Hello. Just a simple hello.
So let's just go back to Corey's speech. You were impressed by that trailer?
I'm impressed by anything that the Furious movies bring us, because
I have to say that I was not very impressed with that trailer. I was actually kind of bummed about it.
I don't see how, because it's exactly what they promise. Over the top, defying all laws of physics and gravity, and like it makes no sense whatsoever.
But like the entire premise of Dom becoming evil is just to protect his family, kind of thing.
Yes.
So like.
And the Rogue One team is stealing plans from Death Star.
No, but I mean, like,
you know what the story is, obviously. Yeah, sure. It's not about story anymore. It's about family, Jim.
It's not about family. That's the thing. It's not.
Well,
Can't believe we're having an argument about Fast and Furious movies.
I'm just about to. We're about to get into trailer talk here, and Corey's going to say he was unimpressed with. What trailer were you unimpressed with last week?
Guardians.
And I'm just saying I'm unimpressed with Fate.
That's fair. I just think that it's exactly what they promise each time to go out. Like, I don't know what you want from them.
I don't know if I want 8 movies. How about that? I'm done with 7.
Yeah, but you were done with 5. I don't know why I keep complaining.
I was done with like 3.
I thought you liked Fast 5.
I
like Fast 5.
No.
I like
Fast
this
5
series.
is the one. Was that the Volt one?
Yes.
That was the one I checked out. Yep, he's right. He's got it right.
I know.
I think that's the only one I've ever seen.
Yeah, you were in the movies with us.
That's the only one you've ever seen?
You haven't seen the original?
You should watch the original, though.
I don't care about these movies. I don't like cars.
The original actually wasn't that bad.
You're not getting the point of this, Mike. I know what the point of this is, Corey. No, I know this. It's just stupid fun. Like, it's supposed to just be stupid fun, Mike. Like, they're not.
I saw Fast
movies.
5 with you. It was all right, but I mean, like, I don't need any more of that.
I don't need 8 of them.
That was enough. I
don't need 8 of them. I think this is I just don't want to see this franchise be made anymore. Like, it's becoming like Madden football to me. It's done.
Fair enough.
Or like Call of Duty?
But is it like GTA 5 to you?
No, there's only 5 GTAs at least. However, there's way too many of them out in the fucking world.
Well, there's a lot of GTAs if you count like Chinatown Wars and
San
Andreas. I mean, there's
7, 8.
Vice City.
Yeah, but the first 2 don't count.
I like the first 2 games.
Completely different games, and they're probably much nicer playing. I can't stand Grand Theft Auto, so let's not talk about that shit.
We're in the movie cast.
Yeah.
Let's get to the box office, Jim.
Oh, yeah. Let's do that. I forgot all about that.
Moana, number 1 again.
Yeah, Moana at number 1. 18.6, Office Christmas Party at 2, Fantastic Beasts at 3, Arrival at 4, and Doctor Strange still in the top 10 at number 5. Still in the theaters.
It's only been a month.
That's true. Yeah. Opening this week, guys. Opening. A little movie about a little saga about a long time ago. About a long, long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
But they're not going to have that in the title or the intro, so.
Well, they're not going to have the crawl.
They're not going to have the crawl, but they may have a long, long time ago. I think they need to have that part. I think they need to have the crawl, but we'll see how
it doesn't matter at all.
It does matter.
It does. Listen. Okay, so I'm rewatching, as you know, the originals. Okay, so I'm watching. I have not finished. We started episode 3, but we haven't finished episode 3 because you just didn't finish it. We're going to finish it tomorrow night.
Because what?
Because
too long.
Yeah, it was
Coffee?
too long. No. The Giants game was on last night, and they were actually playing shitty, and so was the Cowboys. So it was a close game. So I wanted to watch that.
I think that was a great game. Actually, I actually stayed up to watch that game.
I mean, you're right, and I'm very happy that I said, I told Amanda, my girlfriend, that I said that we probably could hold off on this. We'll watch it Tuesday night instead. So that's the goal. We're gonna watch it Tuesday night. So it's gonna be very fresh for us Thursday. The whole saga is going to be fresh because I just watched 1, 2, and now 3 leading into this. I think that she has to watch this episode though to go see Rogue One. I think you have to finish this. Maybe I'm wrong, but Mike,
I don't
Mike,
see
you're
you
shaking your head.
have to.
I think you
Yeah,
have
this
to.
is the introduction to Darth Vader.
Yeah, see, that's why.
You
Like,
pretty
if-
much just need to see the
But
first.
she's
like,
already
A
been
New Hope.
introduced to Darth Vader.
Oh, wait. Did she do 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3?
Yeah,
Is
yeah,
that how
she
you
did-
done
she
it?
did
Yes.
4, 5, 6.
Never mind then. No,
But no,
All you need, all you really need is 4. to
I thought
watch
you were
this
going.
movie,
I
think.
thought you were going.
Chronological.
But I think it's going to be more. No. I went release order, and I feel I still stand by that decision. Although
That's fine.
the option, watching episode, like I said, episode 1, watching that again, like fully through it. Like I've seen Duel of the Fates a few times, that whole section there, and that's a great part of the movie. But that movie fucking blows, as I said before. So
Yeah.
I should have done this machete style, but I'm happy I showed her chronologically how these movies.
There are very few people in this world that you can actually watch that in that order without having seen them before.
Yeah.
And you missed your chance, Jim. I said it before.
I never want to see episode 1 or 2 again ever.
2 was just as
Ever.
bad as 1. It really was.
I
Two is
still
the
prefer
worst.
1 over 2.
Because it's the introduction to Christian. I keep calling him Christian Hayden Christensen. I want to always call him Christian Hayden, but no, it's his introduction, and he's the worst part of the
universe.
Yeah. But,
Yeah,
like,
agreed.
just moving into Rogue One, the reason why I want her to watch episode 3, to get that done, is because you get to see the fall and the damage that's done to him and all that other stuff. Because it's really not explained in 4, 5, 6 at all. Like, they don't
Sure.
explain really what happens to him at all. They just know he yearns, he's beat up somehow. She has no idea how it happened. Because they don't, they don't talk
Obi-Wan
about
just
that.
says he dies.
Obi-Wan wrecked his shit
Yeah, but
and teabagged him
But
afterwards.
yeah, but you
Because
don't,
it had
you don't
the
see
high
that until
ground.
episode 3. Now, if you didn't follow the lore of Star Wars after 4, 5, and 6, you wouldn't know these stories that we kind of already knew in 1, 2, and 3. But she doesn't have that, so she really needs to watch 3 before she sees 4, which is going to have very beat up and fresh Darth Vader, if all the rumors are true.
Mhm.
So I don't know. I'm kind of psyched to see this. I am very psyched, obviously, to see this. This is my franchise right now. I'm so huge on Star Wars.
Are you talking about Rogue One, or are you talking about Episode 3?
Rogue One.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And that's opening. We're going to go see it Thursday. Mike's saying it half an hour after us, so not too far behind.
Yeah.
We'll definitely have to say hi as we pass.
We'll see. We might be too late, but whatever.
Yeah. Well,
they might seat you early because we're the first show. So
I could see us. We'll see how good it is, but we probably maybe talking in the lobby for a little bit at least.
Yeah. No, I mean, I expect it to be good.
Yeah. It's gotten obviously the premiere, they handpick people to go, but the hype after that premiere is just so big.
Yeah, like Chris Hardwick and all those people who are super excited about everything.
Yeah. I mean, just
But,
the entire IGN crew is there too, and they're tweeting about how amazing that movie was, and I'm like, okay.
But a lot of them didn't.
Oh,
hesitate.
IGN.
Hey,
A lot
listen,
of them didn't hesitate to say better than
there's still
The
people,
Force
Tony.
Awakens.
There's still people, Tony.
Are
There's still people.
I still don't understand your beef with them.
Like-
IGN apparently screwed your ex-girlfriend or something. I don't know what your problem is, Tony.
Yeah, they're just a crappy organization.
Okay, but not
Because they're popular? Again,
No,
I don't
they're just
understand the
crappy.
problem. You're crappy. What are you talking about? I don't understand why you have
Bad
such
journalism?
bad journalism. What
Sure.
they don't
You're a stupid
Immoral
head.
ethics?
immoral ethics?
I think
Mass
they
Effect 3?
definitely
Remember
had-
that?
Yeah, I remember that. It was a good game. Everyone agrees it's a good game except for you, Tony.
No, not really, actually.
Yeah,
Hence the backlash.
the backlash on the ending, not the game overall.
But that's not even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about how they
I
gave
definitely
it.
think that they have improved on that aspect,
Sure.
but there was certain parts of that company that maybe weren't on the up and up at certain times in their.
That's not even the same people now either. They've had
that's what I'm
Doesn't
saying.
turnover.
Doesn't matter. It's an organization, an entity. That's what I'm talking about.
Moving along.
I don't even know where we were. I don't even
Doesn't
know.
make any sense.
Oh, because so there were everybody that's tweeting out about it after the premiere on over the weekend. It got me even more hyped because there was there wasn't any. I saw no negative tweets on Twitter
No.
or anything.
Yeah. But like I was saying, there was a lot of people who didn't hesitate to say it was better than The Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Definitively.
Well, there's a large group of people that hated that movie. Absolutely hated that movie.
And there's a large group of people that want this time period of Star Wars, not 20 years after their
They
movies.
want.
This
I mean,
is
they
happening
want.
during the New Hope almost.
Yeah.
I mean,
It would be cool to get some really good, like I said, it would be cool to get some very cool Darth Vader sequences with this. Plus, you have the Jedi homeworld on this thing, like you know what I mean. Like it's supposed to be their mecca, so it's going to be kind of cool to watch that. Just to see that the Force kind of more explained in this movie, maybe. But
I don't know though. I almost get the feeling like there won't be really too much Jedi stuff in this movie.
Hat forward. There we go.
I don't think there'll be too much Jedi stuff either. Just not a mainline story.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they talk about the Force a lot in the trailers already. So
yeah, the Force.
Not Jedi.
Jedi. I mean, the Force is a mainstay in the Star Wars movie.
Well, at this point, the Jedi are already extinct. I mean, this is happening further. How far? Like how many years? It's
this is like weeks before.
Yeah.
Before.
So
I mean,
the Jedi
they get
are
the
pretty
plans
much
and they
extinct.
give them to Leia, and she gets whatever. I mean, that's basically where we're at.
So, do you guys think we get a digital Leia?
I expect it. I am expecting.
You
Leia
expect
at the end of this.
expect her to be Michael Douglas Ant-Man?
If it's that good, heck yeah.
Yeah.
If it's Patrick Stewart in X-Men 3, fuck that shit. That was awful.
I didn't even notice it back then.
All right, so we can actually say at least it's not from the Fox studio that brought us X-Men 3, but from the Disney studio that brought us Ant-Man.
Oh my God, you guys choke on so much Disney dick. It's nauseating.
I'm just gonna let me just give myself a few pats on the back for making that connection.
Totally worth defending that one. Oh man.
I did that one only because Mike is here. Honestly, no. I mean, you guys set me up. That was a lob. Like it was a layup. It was a layup.
Now Corey set you up.
I know.
I didn't say anything.
It was just a layup. I mean, what am I gonna do?
But I expect it. Anyway, getting back to the point here, I expect Leia at the end because that's how New Hope starts.
Yeah, but I definitely agree. It's going to be like the recording of her transmission to Obi-Wan is going to be the end of this movie.
That'd be nice. I kind of don't know, just because Carrie Fisher is so temperamental. I don't know if they would
have much of a
that, though.
choice.
Bring her in there.
They don't have much. I mean, listen, it's a movie about Star Wars that Disney now owns, that she's under contract for. She doesn't have much of a choice.
She doesn't even have to be there.
She doesn't even have to be there. You're right. They can just
have to record some lines of dialogue.
Yep.
I suppose. Well, I feel like actually I don't really understand how the process works.
You don't need actors for like small bits like that.
I guess.
Especially if they're going to be de-aged the way that this would have to be done. Because she's obviously...
You know what Disney should do with all their money? They should, instead of casting some stupid kid to be freaking Han Solo in their standalone, just do a whole movie of de-aged Harrison Ford.
I thought
he doesn't want to do it, though.
For some reason, I thought you were going somewhere else with Marvel on that one, but go ahead. Some stupid kid. I thought you were going someplace else with that, but... I knew we're on Star Wars, but I thought you were going to bring up another kid being cast that looked pretty fucking awesome that we're going to get into shortly. But
you know what I heard about Rogue One is that we might see a Rebels cameo.
I think we might see a Chewbacca cameo. Obviously, I really think we get that. But I even think we see a Yoda cameo.
Fuck Yoda.
Well, yeah, he messed up.
This is all because of
Rebels or those Clone Wars.
Clone Wars and Rebels. Like I haven't saw that far, but
what character?
Listen,
what character would you want to see from Rebels though? Like, because it's not going to be. It's not going to be Ahsoka.
No,
I don't think so.
No, but it's probably going to be Hera.
I'm going to make the
I'm
statement. I'm going to make this statement and be completely unbiased right now. But if Ahsoka is in this movie, it's my greatest movie of all time. Like, it's just,
of all time.
I don't even need to watch the rest of the movie. I think my head might explode and I will never come back. It would just be amazing. It would be absolutely amazing. But I know she's not in this movie, so if she's in this movie, I might just cry of joy. You might look over and I might be just crying.
If you
Mike, you'll hear me yell.
I want you to rip off your shirt and throw it, and then just go, yes, yes, in the theater.
Woo! Yeah.
Jim, at what point in Clone Wars does she become like good?
She probably
because I'm still in the first season. I'm just like, what's this?
Well, yeah, you're in the first season.
When they change her look,
the whole
and she becomes more.
Like, you just hate young characters because you don't want to see character growth at all. You're like, oh, I don't want to see them do this journey of how they become an actual human being.
I like to see older characters who had growth.
That's what I'm saying.
She has growth.
Right, she does have growth, which is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But Mike's like, oh, I just want to see them when they're awesome. Oh, I just want to see Batman.
I want to see them when they... I want to see a character have an arc that continues. So, like, Spider-Man, in my mind, is in his late 20s because he did all that stuff in the past already, and we all know that already.
No, wait, hold up. No, but you want to see that arc. You want to see that, and you're talking about First of all, let's go with Star Wars. There's so much that you just said right there that I just want to. But we're gonna go with Star Wars, sticking on to the point. You have a universe.
I try to stay on the point. Tony takes me off of it.
We're on it. You're talking about a universe, a show that's not called Ahsoka. It's Clone Wars. They still need to tell stories of everybody.
I understand.
So you got to get past season 1.
That's a whole season.
Don't even
man.
talk to me. Yeah, but they're still establishing characters. Like it's like the beginning of a book. I mean, an 800-page book. It could take 200 pages.
Get one season.
But it didn't, and it's got so much better after that.
I'll be back.
All right. Corey's just leaving. He's just done. But
it did get better. I even skipped like half of season 1.
yeah, you could get through. You start with season 2 again. It's like
no. That was Rebels.
No. I have to watch it. I need to see the growth.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I just said I was wrong. I skipped half of Rebel season 1.
Once the Mandalorians come into it, I thought her character got amazing.
Yeah,
Mandalorians, we like that again.
In the Clone Wars, they're great. I thought they were awesome. So
okay.
So Rogue One, maybe we'll get some Mandalorians. Speaking of that,
I don't think so.
I don't know. Some things. I don't know. It's so much to look forward to because this is an era that we know about, but we haven't seen. This is a new. It's so weird because it's like a new time, but we already know where it's going, and it's just like it's a prequel that I have so much more faith in.
It's funny because I could talk about this more in the Gamecast, but they do have the DLC because it's within canon for Battlefront with all the other episode 3, 4, 5 characters in there. So they added 2 characters into that, and it's weird to see them like interact, but it's funny because it makes sense canonically.
So that's in there now, like for as
it's
paid DLC
DLC. I think it's paid. The season pass people already have them. Everyone else can buy it later. But if you play now, other people can play as them, and you can be there. Like it's Jin and some general guy who's going to be a villain in this movie. I don't know, but you can play against them, and you could also spawn as the one guy has like something like honor guard people, so you can be one of them as well. So it's interesting to see them in there fighting against like Han Solo and Luke Skywalker and Chewbacca, all that stuff.
All right. Yeah, that's cool. We'll get to that in the game. We'll talk a little about the Gamescast. I haven't gotten to play that yet on VR, even though I heard the VR mission is really fun. So, but anyways,
wait, you didn't play your VR?
No, I'm trying to get through Titanfall real quick. Like, I gotta get through it.
I'm just being a dick.
I'm trying to cross games off my list that I can, like, do. You know what I mean? Like, just get this one, get this one.
Yeah, I know.
And then after today, like, I have the backlog of the queue that's coming is like, shit, I gotta get through these games fast. But anyway, so, let's see what else we have. What other news? So, yep, Rogue One's opening Thursday. Friday, actually, everywhere, unless it's Thursday night, most places. I don't think it's Thursday night everywhere, but whatever. We talked the Fast and Furious 8 trailer. Let's talk Spider-Man. Spider-Man trailer came out last week, and they've announced a sequel for 2019. Already.
Nice.
Already.
Pretty confident, but there's no worry.
I would be.
This movie will do well. There's no worry.
Mm-hmm. Sony, I don't even know why they waited this long, but I guess like Sony was questionable.
They already signed the actors for multiple sequels.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you have an agreement.
Could have been Garfielded.
you have an agreement with Marvel that's I've heard can be like it's incentive based. Like certain goals have to be reached for them to keep the agreement together. So the fact that they've made the sequel, Spider-Man's home. Homecoming is.
What's interesting is the
title.
They were talking, like Kevin Feige did talk about the contract that they had with Sony and things, and how Sony was limited in what they could do, and that's why they had to actually reboot it with Garfield, because they were required to show an origin story with a new actor.
Oh, okay. So like that's interesting, because there's always those weird things where they have to shoot a movie within a certain amount of years, or they lose the rights. Like that has to happen. Fox is in major jeopardy of Fantastic Four. So the rights by themselves for just those heroes may go back to Marvel anyways in the next 2 or 3 years, I think, if they don't have a movie out by
They
then.
just came out that movie this year, right? Or was it last
I think
year?
it's 5 years. Okay, it's 5 years. I think every 5 years.
Damn, it's been a year since that crappy movie came out?
Might
think
have been.
so.
It has been
Yeah,
easily.
came
It was
out last
It
year.
was
It
definitely
wasn't
the
this
summer
year.
before. It's been a year and a half.
Holy crap.
Yeah, summer 2015.
Okay, you're right.
Yeah. So there's always those agreements, but let's talk Spider-Man trailer, guys. This was wow. I mean, I'm sitting here saying to Tony, let's hold. See, we get to Tony's reaction. I'm done. I'm not even gonna make any more comments.
I'll just wait. No, I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
So,
Well,
like,
deep
let's
breath.
hold until we actually get to see more of this Spider-Man before we could say it's the greatest Spider-Man of movie presence of all time.
On screen.
On-screen presence, yeah. But after this trailer, holy shit! Like, I'm just so psyched to watch this movie. It could still be terrible, but he looks fantastic. Looks like the most wise-cracking version of Peter Parker we've ever had. He's not emo, from what I've seen. Mm-hmm. So we don't get the Andrew Garfield effect.
Seem to have the same amount of wisecracking as the other Parker. They're just from the trailer. I don't know about the most wisecracking, but
No, because I'm doing
maybe the best wisecracking.
I'm doing
Maybe the
combined.
most jammed into a trailer.
In the 10 minutes that we've now seen of him, he's the most wisecracking Spider-Man I've seen. I'm not saying just this trailer, but we've taken the other one too. You know what I mean? So I'm just combining. Now that I've seen more, I can combine the presence. So no matter what people say, it was less than like 10 minutes in Civil War. So now we actually get a 2.5 minute trailer. So I'll put him at 10 minutes of screen time. I'm ready to say he's fantastic. It looked amazing.
You mean spectacular?
It looked amazing. I'm going to use my... I like the classic Amazing Spider-Man. I'm sorry, I do.
That's okay.
But anyway, so what did you guys
More
think?
like Ultimate, though. I mean,
Yeah,
if you want to go
What-
comic book.
What did you guys think of the trailer, Corey?
Well, he did steal the Ultimate Spider-Man Miles Morales' best friend.
Yeah, Ginky or whatever his name is.
Genki or Geeky or Dicky.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that, because that character exists. Why do you do that when the character in the comic also exists? And they look nothing
Specifically so he can never do Miles Morales.
Well, now,
like,
do we know who
his
Donald
best
Glover's
friend.
playing in this?
And they have the same the same kind of love interests going on here
Yeah.
as Miles Morales.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird.
not
Anyway,
it's
I
not
think the
intense.
trailer was very well done. I do like the Iron Man aspect to this, where
Do you
he's
think
kind of
he was a little bit? Do you think he was like too much in the trailer?
No, I understand that
yeah.
people didn't like it, but it's like, whatever.
Yeah.
I don't
It's still a
understand.
Spider-Man movie, and it's gonna be him in school and stuff. But you want to get people to know this is Spider-Man in the Marvel MCU.
This
We're
is
gonna have
real.
Stark and Iron Man show up,
Mhm.
and it was cool to see that those things took place right after the Civil War part. So I think that as far as what we got of him was great. I don't think it was overdone at all.
Okay.
As far as Vulture, I mean,
He looks
definitely
awesome.
looks much better than the
leaks, the photo.
well, the
photograph.
leaks were pretty much spot on, but it looks much better on screen, I think.
Right, like,
Pictures
well,
in
just
the
for like the
drawing.
CGI and like the wings. Like, I think the wings really made it like, I don't know.
And it makes
cool.
sense for a Iron Man, Tony Stark, Marvel universe. thing
Yeah, I
happening.
mean, it is based on him, really. I mean, he's the anchor for the universe. He is.
I
So.
like it. They kind of made him look like a fighter pilot.
Do you guys
almost.
remember when the anchor used to be Coulson?
Yeah,
Yeah, and then he
good old
died.
days.
He was kind of an anchor. I mean, he does show up in Incredible Hulk, Tony Stark.
It's true. It's true.
But yeah, I really liked it.
Tony, you liked the trailer a lot. I would take it.
Yeah, obviously. Like, I don't know. I think this actor does a really good job. Again, yes, we only have like 10 or 11, 12 minutes of footage combined now. But he does a good job of selling like the awkward, nerdy Peter Parker that's, trying to find himself as a person, not just a superhero. And, I'm interested in seeing that because I don't really think the original Spider-Man trilogy did that justice after the second movie. And definitely not the Garfield movies. I just thought Peter Parker was a dick in those movies. So yeah, I'm just interested in seeing more. And I like how they're making him a bit more like, I don't know, acrobatic with his fighting style. Like sensed that every time they've shown him, like between Civil War and this footage. Just like that's how I imagine Spider-Man would fight, as opposed to what we've seen in the other movies so far.
Yeah. I mean, they kind of did get that with Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, but it had the movie itself style had just the wrong style, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Mike, what'd you think of the trailer?
I liked it. I really liked the bank scene because, again, the fighting style and that.
Yeah.
I thought that was like, it just hit all the marks as far as how you want to show his powers. Him dodging the punches with, I'm assuming, spider sense. Him showing that he's actually stronger than normal by pushing the guy by just catching his fists like really far, using webbing to like knock someone out. It was good. I mean, I'm worried about the school scenes. I don't care about. He's just a kid. But I don't want to be just a kid. I don't want to deal with that a lot, but it seems like we're going to.
Yeah.
And I also I get this sort of disconnect with, Tony Stark's attitude compared to what he did in Civil War. Because he's just like, oh, you're not ready. You shouldn't be like with this. And he brought him in to fight half of the Avengers in that movie. Like, what?
Well, he was there.
Well, yeah,
more of a show of muscle. And then it escalated.
Right, and he's like, "You're out." He's like, "Sit down." Lay down. After a while,
and he kind of seems like he's doing that in this movie too.
I suppose. And I don't know. Also, it bothers me a little where he's telling him, like, "Oh, we'll take care of that in New York," but he won't take care of anything else that happens in the Netflix universe. But that's an argument for another place.
Different style, yeah. Nothing about Spider-Man in general there, but yeah.
So I did like it, but there's some things I'm still a little iffy about. I need to be sold in this new franchise.
Yeah.
The one question I do have out of all this is what's her name, Zendaya or whatever, as supposedly she's gonna be Mary Jane.
No.
Nope, confirmed not anymore.
She said that's not true anymore. Was she even in this trailer?
Yeah, she called them losers.
She looks dorky.
That was her.
Yeah.
She was like hidden.
So she's not gonna be Mary Jane?
Isn't she like Liz or somebody? Isn't she?
No,
Michelle.
Liz was the
Michelle. Okay.
Liz was the girl they were
pining over. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be one of those things where Liz is the hot girl that turns out to be a super bitch, and then Michelle was there all along, and we didn't know, but she was, the one that Peter Parker actually should have been with the whole time. But then something tragic happens to her, or not. And
eventually, something has to happen tragically.
It reminded me a little bit of like Smallville, where like just get to Lois Lane already. Like we know this is not going to work out.
Yeah.
Now, the one thing I really appreciate, this is like a really small Easter egg continuity kind of thing, but like when his best friend, saw him as Spider-Man, he dropped a Lego Death Star. Yeah, and it's just like, back to Civil War when he was like, "Hey, did you guys ever see Empire Strikes Back? That old movie?"
When he's crawling on the ceiling, you see a AT-AT.
Yeah. No, I just like that though. It's like a small continuity thing that just shows like, yeah, he's a average geek nerd.
There were people online that pointed out that he's wearing the same shirt that Gwyneth Paltrow is wearing when she gets attacked by Stark's Iron Man in Iron Man 3. They're wearing the same T-shirt.
Really?
That's some people point that out.
Wow.
Did not notice that. That's very subtle too. They chose that. Huh. Anyways, let's move on. Planet of the Apes had another trailer. War. Woody Harrelson's in this?
Yeah. Skinhead Woody Harrelson.
Had no idea. Yeah, Woody Harrelson was in this movie. I like these movies, so.
I did not like these movies.
You didn't like the original one with
the first one? I thought
was Franco.
It was okay.
It was so fucking preachy. God.
It's okay, but I didn't like the second one. But this, I don't know, the trailer, I want to see a full-out war.
That's what it looks like we're going to get.
Yeah, looks like we're going to get a full-out war. I'm up for that. Yeah. I'll give it a chance.
Okay.
You damn dirty apes.
I can't believe they put the title of the movie in the trailer again.
Yeah.
Rogue One's done it, and freaking Spider-Man's got a sign. Like, they're putting up a homecoming sign in the trailer, and like every time. We're some kind of Suicide Squad. It's like, what is this trend with like naming the name of the movie in a line of text or text line somewhere?
Yeah.
Guys, if we don't win, this will be a Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Speaking, I'm sorry, just because you mentioned Suicide Squad, did you watch that honest trailers of
that was
Suicide
great.
Squad?
That was great.
The Ace Ventura thing. After I saw that, I was like, yeah, I can't unsee that anymore.
Yeah.
Some things can't be unseen.
Yeah.
So just like that Joker incarnation is completely 100% ruined for me.
I don't think he did that good of a job anyways. So having them dissect him.
Well, there wasn't enough on screen of him. Like,
Yeah.
Oh, there was too much.
I know you're saying it's too much, but like, it's like the Spider-Man thing. Is like they say is this amount, but actually there's like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see how much Darth Vader there is in Rogue One.
I'm gonna say like 5 minutes.
I mean, he's under 15 in A New Hope, so
Yeah.
I doubt we'll get that much of him.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
Up 10.
But they have to have him in there to draw the crowd. The old, you know.
Well, the one
trailer.
The one trailer has his breathing throughout the entire trailer, so
Well,
they're trying to sell it a little
yeah,
bit.
a little bit. So, yeah. I mean, think about how overpowered he is in this universe at that point. Think about that. Like,
We don't really know. I mean, we hear about it a lot, but we haven't seen him on screen really doing much of anything other than choking generals out. And
Yeah, but he choked one through
through a
comm
thing.
link, yeah.
Who knows where the hell he was?
Yeah.
right. He was on another ship.
I saw that actually. I'll talk about it, but I did see some of the original trilogy this week.
Cool. Like, I mean, that's the thing. We get to see him really develop his dark side powers in this. You know, maybe we actually get to see.
Well, I don't know about this. Like, we're not gonna. I don't think we're getting any character development for Darth Vader.
You know what though? We get to see him really appear first as Darth. I think this will be the first appearance of Darth Vader. No, it can't be. It's like just
Dude,
before
he's been
the
Darth
movie.
Vader for years.
Just wait, but maybe this kind of spans some time. Do
Who
we know?
knows?
We know
Well,
where
it
it's going
does
to
span
end.
some time because there's a trailer of Jyn Erso as a little kid, but
yeah.
I mean, he's
I
not.
doubt we're going to see Darth Vader at that point.
Yeah.
Well,
We
but
could.
there's the
Maybe he
someone's in a
comes and
back.
kills her
Someone's in
parents.
like a back to tank, and that might be that's the rumors that's Darth Vader before he gets his outfit. So
He gets his outfit in the end of 3.
right away, but maybe that's another thing that'll be erased from our memory.
or a tie-in, bringing the prequels back. All right.
No, God, please no.
Hugh Jackman took a pay cut to play Wolverine to make it rated R
In Logan.
in Logan.
Yeah.
And then,
Sounds-
Why did he take a pay cut?
another
Too much
fear.
risk for
Yeah.
a rated R. They weren't sure how well it would be perceived. I mean,
No, I mean-
R-rated movies never make as much money as.
Right, but why did he have to take a pay cut?
I don't know. He just
Well,
agreed to it, I guess.
I think it was more he wanted the rated R Wolverine as his last movie, and the studio said, "Well, we won't make the same amount of money," so he said, "Fine."
Okay, I got you. That makes
That's
sense.
all speculation as well, but
yeah. I mean,
it
he
sounds
could've-
like
yeah.
that's what probably what's going
You
on.
should tweet at him. Just be like, "Yo, Jackman, I heard you take a pay cut for this. Is it true?"
Thanks, bro.
And you hear Ryan Reynolds is like trying to start a petition to get them to have a Wolverine, one last movie with him, like a Wolverine Deadpool movie.
Crossover.
That'd be cool. I mean, it happens kind of a lot in the comics, but it'd be cool to see. But I don't know.
Them both
Like-
get blown up and then have to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, lots of that stuff.
It would be pretty cool. At least a cameo in Deadpool 2 would be nice.
I'd like to see it. I don't think we will, especially since they definitely are, framing Logan to be the last Wolverine story. And I know you could probably set it before that.
but I think
You
they got
probably
him.
would have to.
I
But,
feel like they got him as an extra on First Class. Remember, as that quick cameo. So,
Or just reboot the universe.
which is what I've been clamoring for a while.
Without Deadpool, how could you say that?
now they got Deadpool in there.
No, but Deadpool, because he breaks the fourth barrier, like he could be the sole exception and just exist in his own universe, and he could make jokes about it too. You realize that?
Deadpool's such an edgelord. I'm so sick of him already.
New Mutants is starting in April, by the way. I don't know what that.
Yeah, we'll see. James Gunn. We talked about Baby Groot last week, guys.
Baby Groot making a comeback.
We mentioned it, may have talked about it a little bit last week. James Gunn actually came out did you see that Facebook post I linked? It's like long about the reasons as why he put Baby Groot in yeah. It's the reasons why he put Baby Groot in this movie and not just Groot. And then he's like, and it wasn't to sell toys. And he's like, listen, I understand they're going to sell toys. But my idea was I wanted to tell a story of this team becoming more of a cohesive team rather than Groot is old again and time has passed.
Who knows how fast Groot grows, so that's not really a good explanation.
Maybe they come to Earth for fertilizer.
Yeah, or the Infinity Stones can turn him older.
Or maybe he is to sell toys in reality.
And be cute and to appeal to kids. But that's all. As long as the movie's good, who cares?
Yeah.
Hopefully it's not that baby.
All these fucking movies are made to sell fucking toys. Let's be honest. Come on.
Oh yeah. I mean, absolutely.
Not X-Men.
Yeah,
Well.
true.
That was a low blow, Corey. That was a low
The old
blow.
X-Men sold a lot of the original trilogy sold a lot of toys. I remember.
Did they?
Did they?
Well, I don't know. I saw them.
The
all.
animated series did, but not.
Yeah, I had a ton of those.
Yeah, but not the.
I remember the movie X-Men had a lot
I'm
of good
sure
toys.
they did. And then once Marvel said, you know what, we can do this better.
We're gonna kill the X-Men comics. So yeah, well, they own the merchandising rights anyways. Marvel.
When's the last time you've seen Wolverine figure on the show?
Well, it's kind of counterproductive. Like Marvel owns those rights now, so it's like, why would they market something that they don't even own for movies? You know what I mean? Like they're not going to bring out a character like
Why make money? I don't know.
I don't want to make some money. I want to make all money.
Yeah, they
It's
see
only
the
a couple $100 million out there. Wait till it gets to billions.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then lastly, DC, quick news, The Batman is rumored to be taking over the time slot for Justice League 2. So he'll be
Oh, wow.
June
fine.
14th of 2019, I think it is. June 24th, June 14th, somewhere in there of 2019.
Wow. We gotta wait 2.5 years.
Yeah,
to
so
fucking
Batman's quite
Batman.
a ways away. And
His universe ain't making it.
Yeah, I don't think it does. I just don't think it does.
What?
Justice
Is
League...
he-
You don't think it gets to, Batman by the time Batman comes out?
Yeah.
I don't know,
think it
man.
does.
Like, a lot can happen in between now and then. Like, a lot is going to rest on Wonder Woman and how Justice League does next year.
Sure.
Like, if Justice League totally pulls, like, an Avengers-esque thing and, like, makes people forget that every movie before it has been shit and does, like, $1 billion, then maybe they'll just keep doing it. Obviously,
That movie has to
I just
do-
think
let's
that Ben
let's just say
Affleck's their golden boy. And
yeah, but
he's
let's
gonna
just
get
say
to
right
make
now,
movies no matter what.
Justice League has to do $1 billion. It has to. Like, it has to.
It won't.
But it has to. Like,
the executives say it has to.
yeah.
I'm leaning with Mike that I don't think it's guaranteed $1 billion.
So what do? Keep going?
Fucking
I
kill
don't know.
themselves.
Yeah, they'll come somewhat close and they'll just trudge along like they've been doing. They've been somewhat close on all of their goals, but lower.
Yeah.
And they're like, all right, we'll keep going. And that's what they're just going to do. They're going to keep doing that.
Well, Suicide Squad exceeded expectations.
Did it really, though?
Yes.
Yeah. It did. The fall off
$700
was a lot
million?
less. Yeah, the fall off was a lot less than
I don't.
BVS.
They didn't. I don't
so-
think they expected a $1 billion movie out of Suicide Squad. I think they probably thought they were going to get around 600 million.
Yeah.
And they got like 7.
Yeah. Well,
No,
I mean,
think.
if they weren't disappointed a little bit by BVS before that, I think they would have expected something like that from that movie. But
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't think that Batman, the Ben Affleck Batman, is going to get canceled. No matter how Justice League, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, Flash.
Right. Here's,
Well, I'm just saying, because we're going to get all those movies before, it's like, that's a lot of shit shows.
Regardless
I'm just
of
saying,
success.
I could see them, if this universe starts to really tank, I could see them just canning this one and then using Ben Affleck's Batman scheduled for 2019 as a soft reboot for their cinematic universe.
Man, you know what they should just do is just go full Injustice and make Superman the villain, and then it'll be interesting.
The universe already feels a bit like the
Yeah.
Injustice.
I can
Well,
see
I
they
know. I'm
should
just
do
saying,
that.
like they teased it.
You
Just
kill-
go full Injustice.
You kill Lois Lane, let him go full Injustice, and I think that's it. I think you're
And
right.
then you end with Flashpoint Paradox and you can reboot the universe.
There you go.
It'd be a
I mean,
cool
you've
idea
got
from that.
built-in triggers for
Yeah.
everything, just
Yeah,
in
you do.
case.
You have the easiest reset button in the world, and so they could use it whenever they want, and at least give them credit with that.
I just think it's too like that. They need something to make it more appealing. Well, not more appealing, but just make it different than the Marvel universe, and make it different in a much different way. Like right now, it's different because it's bad,
Now, it's different because it's trying really hard to be serious, but that's like the only thing they're trying hard on. They're like,
Imagine if they went Injustice though. Like if they went full Injustice and actually have that sequence occur that he dreams about, I think that would be fantastic.
who's gonna do it though? If not Joker?
Have Joker do it. Why not? He's around. He can kill both. I mean, they'll both die.
Yeah, that's true. Have that Joker be the one that gets killed by Superman. That'd be funny. I'd like that.
There you go. Win-win for everyone.
Yeah, I think we're good. All right, let's get into what we've been watching. Tony, kick us off.
What haven't? Agents of Shield.
Mid-season finale.
That mid-season finale, I thought was really good. Like
I did too.
I think it was better than last year's mid-season finale with
What
Grant
happened?
Ward. That Agent Coulson killed Grant Ward, but in that same mid-season finale, they showed that he wasn't dead and returned to Earth.
Yeah,
like,
that was the Dormammu. Well, not Dormammu. It was the other entity. Sorry.
Yeah.
Whatever that was thing, but
Hive.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. But no, I like this mid-season finale. I thought it was a good conclusion for a lot of different characters. A lot of great reveals, and I think it's setting up an interesting second half of the season. When we all saw it, right?
Yeah.
Human replicants.
Yeah, it's
Which
like
it's great.
No, that's the trend right now. That's everywhere right now.
yeah.
I think the greatest thing about this is it looks like we're going to get chapters now of seasons. So that's a good
Save the
style.
cheerleader, save the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not 22 episodes of that. We're going to get contained 8 or 10 or whatever it is.
Well, that's why I think Heroes did so well, is that
Right.
they had storylines that they completed the first season, not obviously after, but
Right.
first season they had these storylines that they built up, and then they completed them within
Yeah.
the season.
A reasonable
and moved on.
time. Yeah.
Yeah,
While having
just like
this ongoing.
this was the Ghost Rider chapter of the season. So
Yeah.
Mike got his wish finally.
Well, I mean,
Is-
half
I have a
season.
question.
He
Is the
was a little
guy
out, to be
that's
honest.
in Rogue One, the main dude in Rogue One, and him, are they brothers or something, related or something?
I have no
So they
idea.
kind of look the same, and they both have the same last name.
Really? They do? I got to look this up.
You should tweet him now.
Yo, you
Is
guys.
that your new thing, Tony? Just tweet everybody.
Yeah,
I want to see all your tweets.
the celebrities.
So
I actually contemplated tweeting at what's his name? The guy who plays Ghost
David.
Rider. Yeah, I almost tweeted him right after New York Comic Con, apologizing for that awkward moment we had.
the handshake thing.
Oh yeah, because he shook all your hands, and then he went to me for a fist bump, but I was like going for the, and we went like that, and I was like, oh no.
You got flumped, man. Just a little fist bump handshake there.
I was like, oh, I made this awkward. Like, was not prepared for that.
Oh,
But I
man.
almost tweeted at him. I was like, nah, I want him to forget about that.
Yeah, no need to remind.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Just to piggyback off what you're saying with the finale, and I think Ada is an interesting storyline.
Mm-hmm.
See where that goes, because I mean, they, like you said, they do name drop Ultron, and like, do people not remember what
Do people
happened?
not remember what happened with Ultron?
Yeah. I mean, I'm like, oh, look, that happened. That's surprising. That I had a little bit of that with her, because you could have seen that from miles away as soon as you got the first idea about her. But it'll be interesting to see. I hope they do something a little different with her or her motivations going forward. I thought, as much as I complained about Ghost Rider, it was a little bit of a boring way to have him go out. Like, he literally just was like frozen in place this whole episode. So I would have liked to see him go out a little more interestingly, but it's okay. And I like the new director, Mace. Like,
Yeah, I like him
like his
too,
character. I mean, like, everyone's pissed off at him, but I kind of like him now, and I can see how his character from the comics was the replacement for Captain America. You sort of get a little bit of the same feel with him, so it's interesting.
Yeah.
Where he's like trying to do the right thing and make everybody happy.
And they gave him his whole Cap-esque
Yeah,
at the end.
yeah, that's cool. I like him so far too. I didn't expect to.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
All right. It was a good
He's
episode.
in
I
that
liked the good
Wicked
season finale.
City.
What's
So
that?
the Lunas are not related.
No.
I discovered they have different fathers, so that's impossible. Well, and different mothers. Sorry.
I was gonna say just because they have one doesn't mean they don't have family ties.
Let's just complete the statement. Yes. So, but anyways, yeah. So I thought the mid-season finale was pretty good. Anything else, Tony?
No, I'm done with Walking Dead until the whole season's over. I'm not even.
So the mid-season finale for that just happened, and I thought it was okay.
Did anything major happen?
Kinda. I think this episode is pretty much what you were expecting for episode 2 or 3 of this season. It should have maybe happened then, but then what would they have done since then? I don't know. Actually progress the story, maybe.
Coral at all?
Coral.
Not too much. No.
Okay. Because they're like the newest card in the game.
He had a big episode last week.
Was Rick trying to figure out how to get back at Negan?
No, he just decided he wants to now.
Yeah, it just took him a couple episodes. It took him eight episodes to decide.
Half a season.
Yeah.
To figure that out.
To figure what out?
That he wants to get back at Negan.
That he's gonna have to because like everyone else wants to, and they're gonna try and screw up everything anyway, which is kind of what happens.
Wait, Rick was seriously being like, you know what? We'll just let this guy rule us.
Yeah, for a while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fuck Rick.
That's been the story this season. He's been basically a punching bag.
Well, I mean, he kind of had to be like, I don't know, like, because everyone who wanted to do whatever on their own is an idiot and like pretty much almost fucked everything up time and time again. So like he's kind of been right for so far, but like obviously there's a better way to do this, and they're just starting to do that now, which again should have maybe been happening episode 3 or 4 of this season.
So hold on. What have I missed since the premiere of this season? Like
nothing,
actual
Tony.
things happen.
Nothing.
Actual things happen.
Nothing.
Only this episode, actual things happen, I'd say. Pretty much. I mean, you get a little bit of Negan grandstanding in between. You get a Tara episode for no good reason. That's. Okay. I mean, maybe that'll be important later, but not really. You get some stuff with the kingdom introduced.
You get to meet Ezekiel.
I guess that's important, actually. You should maybe just watch the Kingdom episode. So there's been like 3 out of 6 episodes you should watch. Yeah. If you want to catch up.
Out of 8. There was 8 episodes.
8? Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Maybe like before the next, like the second half of the season starts. But it just felt like it just felt like, especially after the way they started off these guys, like, nah, you guys just want to drag this shit out, and I'm not going to partake in your game anymore.
Well, like, I think the game needs to change because the ratings are dropping every episode. So
well, no, these last 2, I think it's been a little bit up again because stuff actually happened more in them. But up until that point, it was pretty bad, I think.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look this one up. But so we also had mid-season.
I know the last was a little better, I think.
Oh, I forgot to mention. I don't know if you guys remember, but last year I was talking about during that whole time where it's like, is Glenn dead? Is Glenn alive? Like at my workplace, there's this entire department, guest services, where like everybody was taking sides on like their opinion if he was dead or alive, and like they had like signs up like Glenn is alive, this, that, and the other thing, and like after the season premiere, I just walked through there, and it was just like people were upset. People were very upset.
I'm trying to figure out if there's a ratings drop.
Who cares?
Anyways, so other mid seasons, Mike. Just run through
the Flash. The Flash, did that happen? The Flash did happen. And we made a new friend, I guess.
Is it that guy that like showed up that one episode with the sound amplifier things and?
No, that guy's gone forever.
See, that pissed me off so bad. Like, I know he's such a minor character, but like, after whatever, and he was like, "Oh, look, I'm your friend this time, and not your enemy." And it's like, "All right, I'm gone." Like, okay, you're gone.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, what was that?
And we got
him completely. You just reminded me.
And then we got a little, marked grave in the future thing, like what Arrow did. It's not quite like that, but we got a peek at the future.
Don't even compare it to that
Will it
shit.
come through?
No,
it's the same idea.
No, it's not, because you actually got to see who they're talking about.
Who died?
Iris.
Oh God.
No, is that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, of course.
It's
But,
not actually gonna happen.
So yeah, someone already predicted a Smallville where you know how I think it was Lana, and then like the father died instead when he like did something.
Well,
Something
yeah,
similar.
that could be so Joe.
So something like that could happen. So yeah, it is kind of the same
Well,
idea.
we also had Arrow's finale where characters don't stay dead for long, guys. That's all I'll say.
What do you mean?
Well, let me just say I watched. The
I don't
Flash
even remember that
and
part.
Arrow's crossover. I
Did you
did not
watch it?
watch. I did not watch Supergirl and did not watch Agents or whatever.
Oh, you
Legends
didn't
of
watch
Tomorrow.
the finale yet of it then?
So I didn't watch that yet.
Yeah.
I will. I plan on. I just watched those two, and I have to say, I don't understand who this Scarecrow-looking dude is on Arrow now.
Ragman.
Oh yeah,
What the?
it's so funny.
Ragman.
I don't know why he's there, but it's so stupid that he's there because he could solve all their problems if they just used him. Like he's invincible. Like there's nothing that can hurt him, and he beats everyone. And I don't know why they just like he's there and does nothing.
Yeah.
So then you have broke ass Jason Todd from that's the impression I got from that guy.
Yeah.
Oh, the guy with the mask.
Wild Dog.
Yeah, he hates superhuman people and uses guns and wears a mask, basically. and then you got the black guy who is like, what does he even do? Like, it's just so weird.
Diggle?
No, he means the tech guy.
They all have these crap.
Oh, him.
Mr. Terrific?
Yes.
No, they wanted this new team and they suck.
It's awful.
But
it's awful. It was terrible, and I couldn't understand what they were doing there. But
you had to watch this to witness it. You had to watch this to know
I wanted
that this
to
is
see
terrible.
the crossover. I wanted to.
It's
People were saying the crossover was pretty good, so I was
You
like,
guys
no, I'm
deserve
gonna
what
check
you
it out.
get.
But Arrow, I don't know what's going on there. At least in the Flash episode, there seemed to have some interesting things happen.
Well, it was more of a true crossover episode. That episode, the Arrow one was more of a contained story thing.
Yeah,
but it gets to the point when like you have to have the main characters fight each other. It just gets boring. Like, okay, like what convoluted excuse are we going to give these people to make them fight one another? Because you have to. Supergirl's going to show up.
That's what we were talking about. The obligatory, they have to have the strongest being there.
That's why wouldn't you want to see that though? They never did that before. It was cool, I thought.
Yeah, it's true. We've just seen it in other things. We've seen it in other things. That's all.
Yeah,
Flash and Arrow have fought before.
Yeah, they didn't fight here. They fought on the same side.
But in any case, I only guessed Iris because in that episode they did say like, "Oh no, everything's changing, and now her name's not on the article."
Yeah.
So.
Anyways,
fuck
Corey, what else have you been up to? What have you been up to?
I mean, that's pretty much all I got to watch. Right? Really, that's important, I guess, or relevant.
Yep. I don't think I have anything else to add to any of this myself.
I actually thought the Arrow finale was okay. They added, I do like the little twist where he really screws up. I thought that was funny, and I'm glad they didn't like hide it too much at the end either.
Okay, one more thing I have to say that does annoy me is how everybody is pissed off at Barry for changing the timeline, right?
But they don't know.
But they have no idea what their life would have been. Like, how could you be pissed off?
Diggle being pissed, I'm like, why are you? You didn't even know you had a daughter.
Yeah, no,
what do you
Diggle,
care?
I'm like, I
don't understand.
You would think Diggle would be more attached to his son he knows, and not just be like, "You killed my daughter." He didn't say it quite like that. It's like you took. I'm like, yeah, but like
you have a son.
You have a son now. Like you wouldn't have had him otherwise.
Yeah.
But the irrational. That's something that bothers me about both the shows is that they constantly have all the supported. He told them. But they constantly like have all the supporting characters just constantly take the moral high ground with the main character for no good reason either. Like they're all just like, "Oh, you stupid asshole! You fucked everything."
You stupid asshole.
More or less, like not obviously not like that, but like constantly, like
stupid motherfucker.
If you want to see like someone arguing, like it's always like, "Oh, these sidekicks, they're right," and like the hero Barry or Oliver, they're always wrong.
Yeah.
And I'm like, enough of that. You're just tearing down like what makes these shows like these shows. But whatever. And they have some weird nonsense at the end
Can
of Arrow.
Felicity die as well, please.
She's never gonna die. She's got the best writer plot
Armor, yeah.
in the world.
Are
Unfortunately,
the ratings for these shows even good still?
I don't know. I
Good
don't know.
enough, I suppose.
I think
mean,
they're
they're not
for
Walking Dead.
The CW. I think they're good. Yes,
Yes.
and I think the CW that app is doing pretty well. I believe.
Yeah, the app is actually pretty cool to have. Like,
Don't
you're
say-
behind. You know what, though? They're still doing that shit 5 episodes on it, though, aren't they?
Yeah, that's why I can't watch the second episode of Supergirl.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. So that's going to wrap up the Moviecast episode 322. Thanks for listening and viewing. If you have any questions or comments for us, write us podcast at allycangeek.net. Follow us on Twitter at allycangeek. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. And tune in next week. We'll talk, coming up is probably a Rogue One spoiler cast, but expect that. And yeah, talk to you all next week or on the next episode. So, see you then.